Hello, welcome back to our Crime Stoppers Safety Hot Topic videos. My name is Joshua Webb. This week we'll be talking about teen dating violence. Teen dating violence can be defined as the physical, psychological, or emotional abuse within an intimate partner relationship, specifically between preteens and teenagers. It can happen either in person or via the internet, between a current partner or even a former partner. More young people than you might think are victims of teen dating violence. In fact, as many as 1 in 11 young women and 1 in 14 young men are victims of physical violence within their intimate partner relationships. Abuse can take many forms. We are, of course, the most familiar with physical violence, which looks like hitting, slapping, grabbing, even shoving your partner. There is emotional abuse, which looks like public humiliation, stalking, excessive texts and calls. And then, of course, there's the sexual abuse, unwanted kissing, touching, or even any kind of forced or coerced sexual contact. The effects of intimate partner violence can be very detrimental to a young person's academic performance and their mental health. As many as 1 in 20 young people report missing at least one day of school due to intimate partner violence, which of course can have a negative effect on their academic achievement, their grade point average. And then there are, of course, the mental health effects, things like isolation, withdrawal. We even see increased substance use in victims of intimate partner violence, even amongst the young people. Only about 1/3 of teens actually tell somebody if they are in an abusive relationships. And most of the time, they're going to tell their peers. They're not going to tell a parent, a teacher, or a counselor. So it's important that we prevent the abuse before it happens. And prevention can look a lot of different ways. Most importantly, it looks like modeling healthy relationships, not only between partners, but between siblings and coworkers and friends. It is also important we help preteens and teenagers recognize the warning signs of an unhealthy relationship. Things like excessive jealousy, again, phone calls and texts that are excessive as well, possessiveness, selfishness are all things to look out for in an intimate partner relationship. Prevention also looks like teaching healthy boundaries. So having conversations with our young people at an early age about consent, not only the more intimate acts, but everything from touching and holding hands. What does it mean to make sure that our boundaries are respected, not only between our intimate partners, but our friends and our peers as well? If you think that your child, your neighbor, your niece, your nephew is in a violent relationship, there are some things that you can do. Number one, start a conversation. We know that our teenagers aren't going to be as forthcoming with their issues as we would like them to be, but even just starting the conversation, letting them know that they have an ear, somebody that they can listen to is important. If you are concerned about the way that they're being treated or the way that they are behaving, start with that. Say, I've noticed that you seem a little bit more withdrawn, or your partner seems that they can be a little bit mean to you sometimes. Just start the conversation that way. Again, we know that our teens are not going to be as open with their experiences as we would like them to be, but it starts with the conversation. Thank you for joining us this week for our Safety Hot Topic video. We'll see you next month.